Endovascular clot retrieval, or mechanical thrombectomy, involves using a mechanical device to unblock a blocked artery that's causing a stroke.
Right, so intravenous thrombolysis is very similar to giving Drano to a blocked pipe, and we now know that patients who have a blocked artery in the brain, and without opening up the artery, the outcome is generally very, very poor. And intravenous thrombolysis, or also what we call the usage of a blockbuster called tissue plasminogen activator, or TPA, works, but only in a very minority of patients. We now know in trials that it really only works only in about 10%, which means that 90% of patients, they're not going to really derive any benefit from intravenous TPA.
So patients will come in with a large vessel occlusion, and they'll be randomised to receive standard bridging therapy with intravenous thrombolysis and mechanical thrombectomy, or proceed directly to the angio lab for mechanical thrombectomy. What we hope to show is that patients going direct to the angio lab for mechanical thrombectomy will have non-inferior outcomes compared to those receiving the combined bridging therapy, which is the current standard of care, both intravenous TPA as well as mechanical thrombectomy.
And the outcomes, as Professor Peter Mitchell alluded to, is we hope that, and we hypothesize that the outcome is that the mechanical thrombectomy alone would be at least as good as the standard therapy, which is intravenous TPA with mechanical thrombectomy.
The conduct of the trial will be with a team of people who've successfully performed many trials over the last several years, incorporating both neurology stroke consultants as well as neurointerventionists. This trial has a particular neurointerventional flavour. Neurointervention refers to the actual operation of the mechanical thrombectomy. Neurointerventionists can either come from a neuroradiology background or a neurology background, and here you have one of each. I have a neuroradiology background, and my colleague, Associate Professor Yan, has a neurology background, but both of us have undertaken subspecialty training in neurointervention. Neurointervention refers to operating on the brain arteries for a range of conditions. In the study we're talking about, it's mechanical thrombectomy for large vessel occlusion and stroke. However, it does incorporate patients who have ruptured aneurysms and a range of other pathologies, and neurointerventionists are credentialed to perform all of those procedures.
So I'd like to second that by stating that clothes maketh a man. So as you can see over here, we have the boss who wears a suit, and also the worker here who is in scrubs. So DirectSafe is a multi-center randomized control study, and it's been conducted around the world, and there are 28 centers planned to recruit into the study. And Australia, we are looking at about 8 centers, and China, Taiwan, and also Europe will make up the rest of the centers. So it's a very exciting trial to be in, and we believe that we would be able to finish the trial between 3 to 4 years. We hope that we are able to come to a conclusion regarding the benefits of direct thrombectomy instead of our standard therapy, which is intravenous TPA together with thrombectomy, showing that it is as good, but also decreased risk of hemorrhage in those patients in the direct thrombectomy arm. And the second benefit we hope to be able to impart is by not requiring patients to have intravenous thrombectomy, intravenous TPA, the cost of the therapy would also decrease, and then bringing benefits to our already stretched health institutes.